live from the banks of the Ohio. We welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Philadelphia Phillies and baseball. Next on the show, Brendan Finnegan gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
And, guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Up next will be Nick Williams. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Dero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Williams stands at first with 1 out. Runners off for second. Working for the punch out and the offering. A little bouncer. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The second for 1. And a good save at first on the offline throw, but they just get 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hamilton is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies strand 1, and now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Adam Morgan gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's not too hard to figure out why this guy's one of the top pitchers having a big year. Look at that ERA. Sub 1.0 ERA on the season. He's been nearly untouchable up to this point. And we should have a fun time watching this guy do what he does on the mound today in this one.
There's a strike. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Williams is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. This guy's hitting over 450 his last 10 games. He's the guy I'm watching, but not only in this game. I watched him in batting practice too, and he was hammering the ball. When you get on a kind of a roll like he is right now, his confidence is soaring, and right now he's seeing the ball great.
Phil Gosselin stands in as he looks at a called strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. Williams sprinting after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third, first baseman, Joey.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Joey Votto. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. We'll move to inning number 2 here with no score. Here's Didi Gregorius, and check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Brandon Finnegan. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 1-0 home. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
In now, Maikel Franco. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. He'll check in here at 277. 10 home runs and 38 runs batted in. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Stepping in now, Adam Morgan, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. Chopped weakly to the right. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. In now for the Reds, Scott Schebler. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore's the exact same way behind the dish.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a ground ball to third. There is Franco. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're down 1-0. Striding in once again, Odubel Herrera. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. 1 out, nobody on. Missed with a slider. Swing and a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 28 on the season, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Standing in now, Tommy Joseph. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 1-1. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Tommy Joseph leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 9 on the year as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, how about D-Row? This is one of the better ballparks to hit it in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American small park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard. I'm not surprised at all with what we saw today.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. 3 runs already home here. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Back up the middle. He's got it. Flip of his glove for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 4 and the Reds nothing. And here's Jose Peraza, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Crawford gloves it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Digging in, Stuart Turner, the head-to-head with Adam Morgan. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. No balls and a strike to count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Hit down the line at first. Joseph picks it up, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So here's the Reds pitcher, Brendan Finnegan. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights-out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Now a swing as he pulls this one down the line in right. Williams is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Reds are down in order. They're down 4-0. Ready for another chance? Jorge Alfaro hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
The 1-1 is in off the plate. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
J.P. Crawford will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a ground ball heading for the Gold Glover Votto at first. Oh, and this goes right past him.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Duvall on the move, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Softly hit here to the left side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, coming from a guy that made his living throwing a baseball, anytime a pitcher gets a base hit, I know that wasn't hit hard, but it's going to go down as a scorebook.
Yeah, 100%. I know it's frustrating to watch the opposing pitcher get a knock, kind of the knock you expected. But you know what? He put the ball in play, and now he causes a problem.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Schebler is right there as he takes it for the second out. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Nick Williams. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Looking at his career totals, Williams brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it. Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Phillies leave a couple, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Ned. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Phil Gosselin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. No runs. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Jeanette has it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Tommy Joseph comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
The next 0-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Pulled toward right center field. Hamilton on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They lead it 4-0. Leading off the inning, Scott Shebler, and they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Scott Schebler is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth. Here comes the first pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the fifth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. 15 straight he's retired to start the ball game. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Phillies 4 and the Reds nothing. Austin Bryce takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 40.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Franco. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. High and deep to right center. Hamilton is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in once again, Jorge Alfaro. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Around first, he's digging for second. Oh, and he misses it. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Striding in once again, Adam Morgan. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they're in front 4-0. Ready for another chance? Jose Peraza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victory.
Shortstop, Jose Peraza. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 40, Tommy Hunter.
He's set. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Williams has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Stuart Turner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. The 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Got him to go down swinging there. Stuart Turner becomes out number 2 this inning. Guillermo Vasquez will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 outs and the base is empty. lifted down the line in left. Hoskins is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 21.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Odubel Herrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
First offering on its way.
Odubel Herrera.
Line drive to center field. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the seventh.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Duvall has a beat on it. He's got it one away.
The batter, left fielder,
Rhys Hoskins will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on. First pitch on its way, and there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The 1-0. Popped him up. Turner is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set, and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Schebler moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies strand one, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Billy Hamilton, and they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
In now for the Reds, Phil Gosselin. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. 0-1 the count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Joey Votto. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Franco is over near the railing as he down without a whimper here. Here's Didi Gregorius. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's a perfect 2 for 2. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Hamilton looking up. And it's gone. A two-run home run off the bat of Michael Franco. Number 11 for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Line to the right side, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Runners on the move for second. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Runner going a second time. Pitch is high. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. 6 runs, double the amount of hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Now batting, pitcher, Tommy Hunter.
Martin Maldonado will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Martin Maldonado.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
And this is low, ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Here comes the 1-0. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swinging a soft liner in there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. Duvall is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 7 and the Reds nothing. Jason Lake is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Oh, 0-1, here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 once more. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first, in time, one away. In now, Scooter Gennett. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Gone!
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the...
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 93.
And here's Jose Peraza. Chopper foul. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Duvall leads off first with one away. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Stuart Turner. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Late that time for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Right side hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Tucker Barnhart will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Tucker Barnhart.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. One and 1 to Tucker Barnhart. The 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it to the 9th inning from Cincy. It's the Phillies 7 and the Reds 1. David Hernandez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hamilton going back and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 2nd home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Career numbers with David Hernandez. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats. Here it comes, 1-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Peraza is there on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Franco. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. From the stretch, line drive to left, and that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. And a neck-high fastball that time. Sliders in for a strike. Fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there on Votto. A double play, and that ends the inning. But the Phils tack on 1 more on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Reds. It's the Phillies 8 and the Reds 1. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
One and 2, the count to Billy Hamilton.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. 1 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Phil Gosselin. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Reds down to their final out now, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. The windup and the 0-1. The bouncer to the left side. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, he'll take care of him, and the Phillies have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. 8-1 is the final tonight.